It's like a little Suez Canal. That's the town of Passau I just went past. I couldn't film so much because actually I didn't manage to film at all because my battery almost died and all I could do was take a couple of pictures. Yeah, anyway, Passau is quite beautiful, very big, and I had to camp out just outside of the city center. There's a parking space for camper vans and I managed to sneak in at night. Oh no, it's not gonna work. There's steps in the middle, why not just put it flat all the way through? This is stupid. Gonna have to go back. So far I like it in Germany too, because even though you're cycling alongside one of the main highways, they also provide bicycle paths, so you can be safe. Compared to Austria, Austria is still much better, but Germany is decent. I think my GPS is kind of leading me alongside the Danube River, and then it's gonna turn left or towards the south onto Munich today or maybe tomorrow, I don't know. So here, so bicycle path's gonna go under the bridge, under this motorway or highway, and it's gonna go on along the Danube River. Oh, another thing as well, a bit of an observation. As soon as I got to Germany, the bicycle paths, if you go off-roading, it's a little bit like this. It's still smooth, but there's a bit of a debris. I think this is great for mountain biking, and for me it's okay. I mean, my bike can manage, but I just couldn't get too fast because my tires are very tiny and I'm more prone to punctures than the normal bicycles. Whereas in Austria, this would have been all paved. And it got me thinking, okay, maybe it's because in Austria there's a lot of old people and a lot of old people cycles on this path, so maybe they made it a little bit easier for them. I don't know, I could be wrong. But here, as you can see, it's a bit rough, but it's okay. Still a bicycle path, you're still much safer than being on the motorway, you know. And just as a side note though, this is only available when you get out of the city, because inside the city, like the one in Passau, it's all paved. So I think that's what you would expect in other major cities in Germany. I'm gonna have to find a way to get out of this type of road because my bicycle doesn't really have a proper suspension, which means the unevenness of the road makes my bicycle go bumpy, you know. It's a little bit rough to ride. So what that means for my body is it could injure my lower back or my back, and also, as I've experienced in Vietnam last year, it could also cause some irritation in my ulnar nerve. It's a nerve that runs into your arms onto two of your fingers. It gets a little bit jittery and it's not nice. It's not a nice feeling. Even though it's very nice out here, I mean, I'm surrounded by nature. It's quieter compared to being in the main road. I think it's probably best for me to get out of this type of road. I'll see what I can do. But it's beautiful though. I like cycling in through farms, natures next to the river and forest. But I need to, one, get a bit of a distance to Munich, and two, for that health reasons that I've just said. Okay, now it has gotten better. Hopefully this would last for a bit. Okay, it looks like there's some cycle paths that are properly paved, even though it's out of the main road. So it's not all gravelly. So it's a bit of a combination here in Germany, I suppose. It's interesting that even though I'm following Eurovelo 6, same as the Eurovelo 6 path that I was following through Austria, this is much quieter. Barely any cyclists, but it's just as beautiful. And on the Austrian side, people seems to be more active. Well, I get it, there's more mountains over there, but still, this is a proper road, though. This is a proper bicycle path. I wonder if that tells something between Austrians and Germans. See, it's still a beautiful place. So much food to go through, so I have to eat them all before I get to Munich. This is now the last time where I'm gonna cross Donau River. And I'll be then heading towards southwest, I suppose. One of those fancy boats that goes through Donau River. Must be lovely riding that, you know, for a romantic getaway. They have a porch or lounge at the deck. Beautiful. Anyway, I don't know where I am, which town it is. Windorf maybe? Yeah. Like a very pretty town. I just remembered I'm in Germany, so whenever you're crossing a red light you gotta make sure it's in green, because otherwise you could get told off, as I've experienced in Munich in the past. Now I think this is where Germany and Austria differs when it comes to cycling path. So here, as you can see the road, there's really no lay-by for bicycles, whereas in Austria I felt like every village, every town are connected not only through main roads for cars and vehicles, but also for bicycles. They would have something here. But here it's nothing. There's no signpost even that kind of leads you where the bicycle paths should be. Or maybe I'm wrong, maybe I've just missed them. But yeah, there should be a bicycle path there. I mean, I said should. Not all countries have that. I guess Austria is an exception, as well as Netherlands, but what I've heard, there's nowhere in the country where you'll be sharing your bicycle lane with vehicles and human beings. Whereas here, yeah, I mean, it's like pretty much like anywhere else in the world. This place is so hilly. GPS wants me to go through here. It's completely closed. It's so warm. So this morning I started with 2 layers, shirt and a jumper. Now I'm just taking my shirt off. This really sucks. It's the second time where there's a road closure. I was meant to be going to the left. Oh man, this is annoying. So luckily I managed to speak to a cyclist, a local, who have said that this road, it's passable. Although difficult, it's still completely passable. So it looks like they're just doing a little bit of a road work here. So it's not too bad. Probably just have to go around it if I can. Yeah. Oh my god, look at the house. Jesus. Let's see what the situation is. Okay, I can pass this. Just have to get onto the sidewalk. Oh, this is going to be quite hard actually. Let's see. Yeah, just walking the whole thing. I hope it's not that long though. Yeah, looks like a complete refurb of the street to make it more I guess, safer for the residents. It's actually not that bad. It's pretty flat here, a little bit of stones here and there, but it's passable, completely passable. I could see the end of it now, right over there. Servus. Finally, a bicycle lane in between the villages. Looks like there's a nice bicycle trail out here, so I'm gonna follow this. Servus. Who goes first? This road's amazing, so smooth. It's going on for a few kilometers now. Well done, Germany. I take my word back earlier.